Hello and welcome, my burnt potato wedges. How you doing this wonderful day? It's Super John Bumbo here, and we're playing some Chimps mode right now. I promised you guys I would play Chimps for you, and I'm not letting you down. But there's a bit of a twist here. BTD6 got a pretty large update last night, and now we kind of have to see, are these new upgraded towers any better? And I shouldn't say better. I don't even know if worse is the right word, because they're just different. And I think the biggest change in probably the entire game here in valuable, realistic towers that we actually use a lot is going to be the Tack Zone. So the Tack Zone got a very interesting change. It made it so the Tack Zone just generally has much less range, but now you're sort of like forced to get long range if you want to have any range whatsoever. Fast shooting's still a valuable, viable way to play. But what's interesting about this is that now we've doubled the damage of the Tack Zone. Yeah, no joke. We've doubled the damage of the Tack Zone, but made his Pierce a little worse. So again, when I say, we changed him, we have no idea what he's going to look like here. So we're going to kind of have to wait and see. So, of course, more Tacks, even more Tacks, and Tack Sprayer locks in that we're going for this as our Tack Zone upgrade. That all makes sense. But now the real major issue here is, do we go for that long range and that extra long range, or do we go for that faster shooting and even faster shooting? Oh my god, this hurts my soul so much, because normally, every time, we'd always go for this faster shooting. And now, things are changing. Things are changing at least a little bit here, guys, where the long range may be necessary, but luckily on this map, I think that we can get by with just faster shooting here, and if we can, maybe we can get a village with primary training and make him just get that tiny bit of extra range that we might want here. So let's see if this is going to work. We're going to get fast shooting and even faster shooting, and so far we're doing fantastic, by the way. All we need to do is get these guys alchemized, and we're going to be rocking this for a long time. In fact, let's probably get 2 alchemists here. Let's put one here and one here. And we're just going to try to buff all 4 of these towers within the range of a village. This is called planning ahead. Alright, get as many towers as you can inside of the range of this village here. We probably will even get this guy upgraded once we get this bigger radius. Yeah, looking good. So I know what you're thinking right now. You're thinking, Chris, oh my god, you're godlike at Bloons TD6, bro. How do you get so good at this game? You don't even look like you're struggling on Chimps mode. Well, one of the main things is Adora. Alright, Adora is seriously rock frickin' solid. If you could see her abs right... Oh, you can see her abs. Well, just imagine, there's not even just a 6-pack there, bro. There's a frickin' 8-pack there, alright? Adora is ripped, okay? Do not underestimate her. She is beastly for early game. But here's the kicker. She's not amazing in the late game. So... she's not bad, don't get me wrong, but she's not amazing, and she doesn't give any buffs to any other towers, really. So the whole point of her is to get a good early start, a good mid-game going, and then late game, you can get your other towers kind of all set up and be good. And that's where the point of our entire game comes in. Will the Overdrive still carry us into the late game and still, or not, excuse me, not the Overdrive, the Tack Zone, carry us into the late game and actually make us survive? All right, first Moab should be a breeze, I would assume. Oh yeah, look at that. Juicy, bro, juicy. Now, we've got 3rd-tier alchemists right now. I did not get the stronger stim, but I think that both of these will be, honestly, very effective. This is a fairly important little smidge bit of info here, but if you are going for your 4th-tier alchemist, it's almost always worth it to go for stronger acid and perishing potions. It makes your alchemist potion just stronger and makes your towers stronger because of it, and it's just totally, totally worth it. And this, my friends, is probably the most solid setup of all time for Chimps mode on round 50. If you get something like this, you are golden until at least round 63. What is this? Change targeting options can sometimes help with tough rounds. Okay. Thank you, Ninja Kiwi, for letting me know about that on round 52 of Chimps mode. Randomly. Alright, whatever. Hey, if that's what wants to, keep your boat floating over here, alright, we'll allow it to happen. So I still love this new BFB here, guys. I don't know why, it just looks really fun. It's very shiny and beautiful. But, as you can tell, around 60, no problem for us here. And now we've officially got the money Vortex Zone. All right, so here it is. Let's kind of see what it does. Boop. There he is. All right, so this is a, keep in mind, this is a faster, even faster shooting Tack Zone right here. Look at the range on this guy. This is with a village. This is tiny. This is with a village, and this is while he's alchemized. You can see when he's not alchemized, he loses a ton of that range in addition. Oh my god. Alright, so a pretty gigantically interesting nerf here on that aspect. If you can't put him in literally the perfect spot, he's going to be almost useless. You know, on a lot of those maps where you have to cut him to like hit multiple different paths, it's not happening anymore. Unless you somehow get that even faster or even larger range, which may end up hurting your popping power a ton. So let's basically finish him off here with the highest buffs that he can get at this point, besides perma-ruin him. Let's get the jungle drums, the primary training, and the primary mentoring. That is the most... I mean, that's reasonable. I mean, but keep in mind, this is every single buff that we can give him. This is him alchemized. This is him with the village range, on top of the primary training, on top of the primary mentoring, which also increases the stuff. Increases the radius. So, like, this is everything we've got here. And I feel like it's fair, but at the same time, oh my god, Tack Zone friend. Are you really going to keep us in the game here? So before we think we're just riding the Tack Zone into the ground here, we are going to add some other new towers into this bundle. I'm going to do some future tests for these guys in addition to this, but for right now, one of the big changes that happened here was the Juggernaut. So we're going to get the quick shots here on this Juggernaut. I'm just going to leave him on first, let him pop the Bloons. That's kind of his job right here. He pops the Bloons, and honestly, it's not even that bad. Look at this pop count already. That's pretty fantastic. Also, because we've got the Tack Zone and the primary mentoring, this guy's going to be even better. All right, so the Oh My God is officially coming in here. Wow, I'm actually pretty impressed with how much Juggernaut damage this thing is, or how much Oh My God damage this Juggernaut is doing. Honestly, I'm pretty impressed with this guy so far. I really like him. And with the Tack Zone combo, this is literally good. All right, I'm not upset with him yet. I am not upset at all with this Tack Zone so far. So far being the key words. I know I've got a pretty good setup here, but the Tack Zone's doing most of the work. Look at the pop count. We've got 220,000 on this guy. Adora's only at 78,000. Even my Ninja, who's been around the entire game, 60,000. Everybody else just... Oh my god, my SpongeBob only have 200 pops. Is he really... The Bloons aren't even making that far. And then, believe it or not, though, the Juggernaut, which has only been around for a couple of rounds now, is already at 20,000 pops. And for the amount of money I spent on him, definitely worth it here. All right, it's official. This is DDT territory already. Let's see, can this Tack Zone do all the damage? Indeed he can. I mean, he didn't do all of it, but dude, look at this guy, 500k already. I mean, this is kind of just a standard Tack Zone. Maybe even better? Is he better? I'm having a hard time telling if he's better or not. I really think he is. This is solid. Put it this way, on CHIMPS mode, we're able to save up over $70,000 here without any major issues at all. That's pretty wild, man. I kind of want to just take it and crash it and see if we can beat the entire game with just this Tack Zone here. I have the money to do more stuff, but I want to see. All right, we're definitely starting to get a few more issues here, but we've saved over $80,000. I mean, I think if we plan this out properly, we could probably get, no joke, a possible flying fortress in a real CHIMPS game. I mean, that would be... Oh, no, maybe not. I mean, that's 135,000. That's pretty tough here, but... I mean, maybe. What would we sell? I mean, maybe not get... Oh, no. I mean, it would be really close not to do that. Maybe no Juggernaut. Maybe. All right, round 95. A gigantic chunk of DDTs here. And they are literally destroyed. This guy's amazing against DDTs. Oh my god. I mean, he's already pretty good against DDTs, but that was great. This is without my Perma-Roo, by the way. I could also Perma-Roo him if I felt like it. Uh-oh. All right, reinforced Bloons. Is that our weakness here? Pretty much seems like it. But still chugging along, man. Over $100,000 on CHIMPS. Can we do it? All right, we're going to use our ability here. 97. Oh, we're using them all. Okay, oh my god. Oh my god. So what we could do is, if we really want to, we could actually sacrifice some of our sort of useless towers at this point. We could sacrifice this sub, or sacrifice this wizard that I was planning on getting Wizard Lord Phoenix with, by the way. We're going to use the Ball of Light first, and then we're going to use Adora's extra ability here. Just a second. Go, go, go. All right, round 97. Made to look like a chump, and we do. We break 100K. Woo! That is ridiculous. Oh, my God. Dude, I mean, I really have a strong feeling we're going to lose on 98, though. All right, I mean, I don't think that we can do it. I mean, I think if I just get one Alchemist up to middle path 3rd tier, I can survive. Without him, though, I think it's going to be a tough one. It's going to be a tough battle. We're going to be fighting uphill here. All right, let's use Adora's ability. Juggernaut's doing a lot of work here, but as you can tell, it's just a little bit too much for us. So now we get to show off the brand new Wizard Lord Phoenix. This guy has gotten beef-tastic, to say the least. So, as far as cross paths with him, though, honestly, it doesn't seem like it matters much. Arcane Blast, Monkey Sense, whatever you want to do, I guess. I mean, I always think that Intense Magic does a good job, so let's do that. Why not? We don't need Monkey Sense either way, though. All right, we still have $33,000 extra on top of this, though. Please keep that in mind. Now, a lot of people underestimate the Wizard Lord Phoenix, so they don't realize, look at what it can do. Look at what it can do. It just melts everything on the screen here. No problems whatsoever, and it lasts a pretty good amount of time here as well. Now, we were doing fantastic against DDTs before, so I don't think that reinforced DDTs are going to be an issue. But it looks like they're still pretty difficult. Oh, baby! Oh, we actually almost did lose. Oh, man, Wizard Lord Phoenix. Oh, my God. When you don't have that ability, it does cause some problems. All right, let's Wizard Lord Phoenix this up, and let's check out this pop count. Let's see, how good is it going to do? When it hits, but when it doesn't hit, it's a little rough. All right, Tack Zone, though, you can't lie. Over 1 million pops, 133, 1,300,000 plus pops here. Frickin' ridiculous, boys. Frickin' ridiculous. Though, I don't know why. I always thought the Wizard Lord Phoenix was better than what it was. When it doesn't have the Wizard Lord Phoenix ability, it is struggling. So what do we get for beating Chimps? We get $60, and I think that's it. Oh, yeah, okay. That's all right. Now, the last thing I want to do for you guys is actually test out both of these tack zones, the even faster shooting versus the long-range tack zone. And all I want to see is just kind of the general pop count of these guys and see which one is really going to matter for us. Is it really that drastic of a pop difference here? Now, this is actually kind of a good example because, look, we can't reach. I don't think we could reach the Bloons over here with these tacks, though I'm not 100% certain. Maybe they do reach. But we're going to let these guys go for a little while. And after 999 Bloons go through, we end up with 734,000 pops. Now, I did decide to go for an Alchemist up to 4th tier, along with a primary mentoring village here, because I feel like that's just what normally we would do in a real game. So we do it again, but with long-range tacks. And the first thing I want you guys to look at is how far these tacks go. Oh my God. It's like 80% of the map here. That is pretty wild. It may end up eating into our pop count a bit, but I think it'll be fun to see in the end. So I'm not sure if you guys can see this, but I think there's something wrong with the tack zone. Its pop counts are not getting eaten properly. At least it doesn't look like it is. Look, these tacks are going through the Bloons. Why is that happening? They should be absorbing literally all the pops. They're even going through possibly 2 of them? What is up with that? And after all is said and done, this is freaking unbelievable, guys. I was completely not expecting this. What? 835,000? Why are we getting more damage with super ranged hacks? This makes, like, no sense to me. If you guys want to explain it to me, throw it at me. I'd love to understand what's going on here. This is really, really weird. But I'm starting to think super range tacks might be the way to go with our tack zone here. So I have to know for my own well-being against real Bloons here what's going to happen. So I sent out 2 round 98s in a row here, this time with super range tacks. So we ended up with about 500,000 pops, it looks like. So 483,000 pops with this guy. Let's test the other one. This is really weird. It looks like, I can't explain exactly, but it looked like it popped more of the Moab class Bloons, but less of the Ceramic class Bloons, and ended up with almost the exact same amount of pops, maybe about 25,000 less. That is crazy, dude. So to finish off, I really have no idea which one would be technically better for you, but I'm leaning towards super range tacks is probably better for you. So give it a shot, see if it's going to work for you, and, well, let's have some fun with the game. If you guys enjoyed, don't forget to press that like button for me. Don't forget to subscribe, and, of course, have a super duper delicious day.